Club for life.
What's going on, people of the interwebs? It's your boy Michael Watu representing the Duelist Club, and we're here with
Julian?
Yes, sir. What deck you play today?
World Chalice.
All right, let's get to it. What you got?
Alright, so first I'm going to start off with all the World Chalice cards that I use. I run 3 Guard Dragon.
All right.
Most people run 2, but I run 3. That way I have more affection of pulling him, and I can send him the Green One Elite Summon.
Yep.
And he's just more of my protectors because I don't have a lot of anything else I can really protect if I can't do a go all in play. 3 Lee.
All right.
If you there's no exception, you always run 3 Lee. If you don't run 3 Lee, you're stupid. That legit searches out everything you need for Chosen, Beckon, and Crown. And he has a graveyard effect, so you can just discard a monster from field or hand and add him to your hand. So if you don't use your normal summon, if you don't get a monster you don't like, you can discard that, add him, summon him, get another search. 3 World Legacy, World Chalice. Once again, same thing with Leaf. You keep 3 of them, nothing less. They're really good. You make links with them. You go into a link after you use it for linking. You special summon your 2 World Chalice monsters from the deck. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Hey.
I run 1 Crown, 2 Beckon, and 2 Chosen. A lot of people only run like 2 Chosen or 2 Beckon. I've seen a lot of people that have been running 3 Beckon. I just run all of them that way. Rescue Fair, I can get them all out. It's just more different numbers I can do, different combinations. Just more attributes to get Ib. Sometimes you get a dead draw where you have like, if you get a Venus and you can't make an Ib. And then, let's see. That's all the World Chalice monsters I run.
All right.
Run Gamma Seal. I gotta run Gamma Seal for the waterfront, to where basically endgame board is like, you don't want to have them all be link monsters. You want one of them to be Gamma Seal. That way you just have endless negates as long as you have counters with waterfront, which is your field spell you'll be running. 1 Ash Blossom. 1 Ash Blossom because it's Ash Blossom. I'd say 3, but you know, I'm not rich, so. 1 Effect Veiler. Only run 1 because I only had 1 in the deck when I was making it. I would put it to 2, maybe. It's your choice. I like 2. 2 Gem Knights from Brilliant Fusion. Lazuli, you can just add any of your normal monsters back, whether it's your Chosen, Beckon, or your Crown, or if you want to get your Shine Balls back from the grave, just use Venus's effect again. Gem Knight Ember is another Gem Knight target. I mean, I guess if you got them on the field, you could always grab your banished Guard Dragons if you banish them. 2 Rescue Ferrets. You can't not run Rescue Ferret because it's so good. You can, basically, you can summon him and his effect shuffles him back into the deck, and you can get any monsters summoned to link zones that are open equal to level 6. So you can go into like 2 Chosen or a Beckoned and a Crown, and you can go with Venus if you really need to. You go Venus and a Chosen. And 2 is comfortable. 3, I feel like you draw it too much and it's a dead draw. 2, you can do it once you get a board. As long as you have some board equip out, you're good. 3 Shine Ball and 3 Venus, kind of explanatory. If you can draw a Venus any game or get into a Venus at all into a game at the start, that's a really good, that's like a good turn, because that means that you can get your Shine Balls on the field and start making your board really well. And then Exodius. 2 Exodius. 3 I feel like was too much. 1 was not enough. 2 is the perfect amount. Essentially what you can do is he's special summoning off of the effect of shuffling your whole graveyard back into the deck. So what you can do is you can go into a Venus and get your Shine Balls out, and you can special summon him after you've used the Shine Balls into an empty monster zone. Get all the Shine Balls back to your deck. You can use them as a link material and summon back your Shine Balls again. See, spells and traps. E-Tele for Chosen. It's just like if you get like that dead of a draw, or if you just want to extend like something one more time. I run 1 Solemn Warning just because it's Solemn Warning, so I use it a lot. It's helped me. Transmodify is really good. It's one of the reasons why I run 2 effect village instead of 1, is I can transmodify into a Lee if I want to, or I can transmodify a Shine, or I can transmodify the Lee into a Venus, and so on and so forth. There's different combos with that. 3 Brilliant Fusion. If you don't use the 2 Brilliant Fusion with World Chalice, you're dumb. You need it. It's just another Imduk. 2 Waterfront. Waterfront is what gives you your counters to get Game of Seal out if you don't draw him, and to use its effect. 1 Soul Charge, where if you can't get Exodius, you can get your Shine Balls back, or you can get any of your Chosens, your Beckons, or your Crowns. Monster Reborn, if you can't, just for its Monster Reborn, since it's gone to limited now, it's really good. So you can get your monster from your graveyard or your opponents. So you could just get one of your links that are in the graveyard and put them back on the field anywhere you want. And 1 Foolish Burial to get graveyard effects like Guard Dragon and stuff out in the field. Extra deck, I run 1, 2, 3 Imduk. Imduk is like your necessity of everything. Like, it's the only one you run. You only run 3 of the World Chalice Link monsters. He lets you. He's basically same effect as your Seraph Knight, as you get an extra normal summoner set. But the only thing is it's World Chalice specific. And he has a really good effect where when you're attacking someone, if their monster is in that zone that he's pointing to, it's automatically banished. And just a World Chalice monster, another World Chalice name to use and have on the field. 2 Ib. 3 Ib is not really worth it because there's so many valuable plays you can do with the extra spot. 1 Ib's not enough. 2 Ib is basically to protect your Ningirsu and any other card you really need to do, and you can use it if you get 2 out in the field, or if you can get 2, or the Proxy Dragon I run, you can get your Firewall out. And there's some nice Link 2s that really work well with the deck. 2 Aurum. Aurum's not really good at 1 because you don't got them enough. A lot of people run Aurum at 1. I don't like running Aurum at 1. I run them at 2. I tried 3, didn't work well for me. It turned out being a waste. If you ever have to get to the point where you need to get that 3rd Aurum out, then you're probably already lost the game. 2 Link Spider, if I don't want to go into Imduks. I just special summon 1 in Girsu. Don't really need him at 2, don't really need him at 3. 1, you only really use him for his draw effect, and that's about it. His other effect you use sometimes. And more, I usually get his draw, and I link him into like a Firewall with just like a Link 1, which is either Aurum or Link Spider, or not Aurum, but Imduk or Link Spider, or just a monster.
Nice.
Oh, and be aware that all the World Chalice monsters, Link monsters, have effects of when they're sent from the field to the graveyard, you get special summon World Chalice from your hand. So if you can get Ningirsu out and draw however many, and if you draw or have in your hand like any of the World Chalice monsters, if you go into this and like one of the other monsters on the field and get out a Firewall, you can special summon one of that. So if you have like a World Chalice, World Legacy World Chalice. Yeah, World Legacy World Chalice, you can special summon him and then link with that and then get the World Legacy World Chalice's effect. A Trigate, take a place of Ningirsu after we get Ningirsu out of the way. Firewall is going to be one of your ending pieces on the combo because it allows you. It's okay even if you just co-link it to 1 because you still get 1 and you use it to create an opening for you. Gaia Saber for if you just manage to get a dead link, like you link zones and manage to fuck it up somehow, or you just need one extra monster out in the field. And then 1 Seraph Knight for Brilliant Fusion.
Nice. And before we end the video, can you explain to us some things that may have been a problem for you while you were in the tournament?
What?
Can you explain some things that were probably a problem for you while you were in the tournament?
Masked Heroes. Anything that's like, it sends all your stuff that you go to the graveyard and vanishes. Anything that negates really my Venus at the start, because if they negate Venus, I can't really do anything after that. Prohibition. Should they do Prohibition? You're kind of screwed. That's all the problems I really had.
All right.
That's about it.
Nice. Thank you so much. For you guys, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. We love a new addition to the Duelist Club, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.